That's me live now, yeah? Must be. I'll give it a couple of minutes, see if people join. So I take it that will show up on the, I've got someone on now. Heidi. Hi Heidi. I've got a few people watching now. Right, so I'll start it. Claire's on, Nikki's on, Leanne's on. I'll give it a few more minutes actually, there's a few people coming on. There we go, there's a few of you on coming on now. Right, so I'll start it, and then for those that join a little bit later, just catch up on the video from when it started. I've wrote a list down just to try and explain pretty much what this group's all about, demystify any concerns that anyone has, and then hopefully set up perfect for a good evening on Monday. For some it'll be a little bit of a body shocker, but for others that you'll enjoy it. So for those that don't know me and that have been joined from a friend of a friend, I'm Scott. I'm in the army. I've served in the army for over 14 years now, and I've done my physical training instructor's course, and I spent 10 years doing that. There's a few military personnel that's joined the group, so what I did when they was in the army or are still in the army know that I know what I'm talking about, and sort of will get you in the right place. It's January and everyone's on this big fizz drive, but what I've seen in the gym recently and over the last few years is people are quite intimidated about going to a gym. And the reason why that is because everyone slates it. So everyone turns around and says, oh, it's January, we've got the new gym goers in and all this sort of stuff. And because those people are getting labelled with that that sort of symbol, it puts them off, and that's wrong. And then what we have is we have the PTs. And I've got no against PTs, but it's quite easy to get on the internet and get a qualification and then jump on that and call yourself a PT and start charging the likes of you and I £30 an hour, £40 an hour. And I don't agree with that neither, because these people haven't really got, or some of them haven't got a huge amount of experience, and then they'll charge you for that, and possibly won't do it with you. So what I want to do is I want to pretty much not charge anyone a penny, and I won't charge anyone a penny for the whole time we do this, and I'll carry on doing it until pretty much we get no interest, which I'm hoping that doesn't happen, because we've had quite a lot of interest throughout the day. But we'll do 40-minute sessions, and those sessions are going to be aimed at people that are quite fit and people that have never done a bit of fitness in their life, because I'm going to show you different ways to either increase an exercise or decrease an exercise. So for example, a press up, for those people that are quite fit, we'll be doing clap press ups. For those people who've never done a press up before, you'll do press ups on your knees. So you'll still feel the benefit and you'll still feel the effect, and you'll still get the results at the end of it. What I don't want to happen in this group, and sort of I've not set any parameters or any rules, so it's an open group, it's your group, it's not mine. I'm giving you the opportunity to take advantage of it. I don't want it to turn into a debate page, because that's not what we're about. I don't want people, being nasty to each other, coming up with political views, and things like that. That's not what it's about. It's about learning a little bit about physical training and getting a little bit fitter than what you are, or just starting. What I also don't really want is people posting different diets on the group. If you have a suggestion of a diet, message me and I'll have a chat with you, and if I think it's right, then we'll put it on. And the reason why I say that is there's people in the group that are on different diets already. So some people are on keto diets, some people are vegans, vegetarians, so on and so forth. So we're not here to cater for people's diets. The other thing this won't do, I won't be losing you £10-20 a week, all right? That's not what it's aimed for. If anything, I'm not really aiming to lose you any weight. This is purely for fitness. However, in the future, or in the next, say, week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you start deciding, do you know what, I like this, it's working for me, I actually want to start implementing a diet into this. That's when you can PM me and we'll start discussing diet in a little bit more detail, or I will signpost you onto the people that I think would best benefit you to give you a diet program. I am not the sort of best thing about all this, but what I'm offering you is free, so take it as you want it. At any point you're thinking it's too hard or even too easy, just let us know. Let us know on the group if you want things changing, because we'll change it for you. This is what it's all about. And I'm more than happy to adapt things to people's ability. If this becomes a bit of a success and more people are interested in it and people want to do it, then I'll do it twice a day. So I'll do first thing in the morning and I'll do in the evening as well. If the timings are too late or too early, again, and I'll adjust it. This is for you. I'm offering my services for you free of charge. Extra sessions, so I will offer extra sessions. I'll offer private sessions. It's not a problem, but I'm not doing it if it's just like one offer, because it's going to cost me money to get to you to offer these sessions, or more time to go live. So I'd rather just offer it as for everyone. I'm going to try and get some guest speakers as well. So I won't just be doing it all myself. I'll bring people in and we'll do nutrition speeches throughout the sort of time that we're doing this, and people can ask any questions about diet to those type of people. So I'll get professional people to come in and give us advice. I'll bring other PTs in as well, so other PTs can actually come in and do another workout, so just mixing it up a little bit. And again, if you see something that you're interested in that's sort of specific to something you're aiming at, one of your goals, again, throw a suggestion in the group, and if enough people like it, we'll do it. So if you are into your bodybuilding, your running, your powerlifting, whatever, we'll try and work something out that's going to suit you. Whether that be stretches or whether that just be a little bit of muscular endurance. But we'll hopefully try and hit something for everybody. If people want it to improve and they want to make suggestions to improve the group, more than happy with that as well. Like I say, it's your group, you do what you need to do. You will find that people will get injuries throughout this. You might get a carpet burn if you fall over on your carpet. A little bit of a funny. That said, the aim is not to injure anybody. And I'm hoping that we're going to warm you up and we'll stretch you off after or before and after the exercises. And the exercises we do shouldn't be that sort of intense that it would make you have an injury. We will always work to the point of discomfort, but not the point of pain. So hopefully, again, that will prevent us from having injuries. What I require everyone to do sort of through tomorrow is just start getting yourselves hydrated. So that's the sort of first sort of bit of advice I can give to everyone. Just up your water intake. And then by the time we come up to 8 o'clock on Monday night, there'll be enough water in your system in order to sustain the 40-minute session. And I'm not going to have anyone dehydrating, which will be good. We'll do a lot of progression and regressions throughout the 40 minutes. It's not going to be a 40-minute constant PT session. It'll be a 10-minute warm-up, a 25-minute session, and then a 5, possibly a little bit longer cool-down, depending on how we're feeling. We'll be using things that's in your cupboard, all right? So I'm not going to be cooking, but we will be using things like bean tins, tins of tuna, because that's just added weight. But we'll come to that more on the evening or just before we start the live video. And I'll post things in the group of what things you will need in order to start the activities. We'll do things on your stairs, we'll do static movements, we'll do static warm-up, static cool-downs, a whole array of different things, and you should learn quite a lot. Any ability is welcome, okay? So it doesn't matter if this is your first time you've ever got off your settee and done a bit of fitness. I understand that going to a gym is extremely daunting and it costs money. So for me to get you off your settee, doing a little bit in your front room, even if you do 10-15 minutes, it's a start. And hopefully in a few weeks' time, you'll be doing the full 40 minutes and saying to friends and family, do you know what? This is all right and I'm enjoying it. You will be sweating tomorrow, Monday night, without a shadow of a doubt. Me and Natalie have done a bit today. We've just done a few sort of tasters to make sure I'm aiming it at the right sort of level. My heart rate went quite high and it was good and I was sweating, and Natalie's did as well. And that's 2 different fitness levels. I class myself as relatively fit and Natalie not so. So yeah, we did that bit. Again, even if I go live on here and there's no views and there's no one viewing, I'll still do a 40-minute workout so you can then use that at a time that's convenient to you. And again, all I ask for you to give back is feedback. So whether that be positive or negative, I'm not really that fussed. But with that feedback, what we can do is we can then work better things out for you as individuals and make the group better. I'm not after earning any money. I'm not doing it for any sort of self-gratification. I'm doing it because I feel there's a need out there to help people out and get people training. There's too many people throwing diets around, throwing a whole array of different things out. Okay, there is no magic cure to huge amount of weight loss. It takes time, it takes effort, and it takes commitment. But the commitment has to start from you getting off your settee and doing a bit of exercise. So go 3 meters in front of you, and that's where we'll do the exercise. And then later on, that's when we'll start getting the right people in to do diets and things like that. I will have music going in the background, but I'm more than happy, providing you can hear what I'm saying, blast your tunes out in your front room and get amongst it. It'll be good for you. The main intention over the next couple of weeks in the training is to raise your heart rate. So the best thing for you to do is try and find your resting heart rate. What a resting heart rate is, for those that don't know, is your heart rate as you are just sat there watching TV doing nothing. The way to work that out is find your heartbeat and time it for a minute and count how many beats per minute without insulting your intelligence that your heart has beaten. Whatever that works out will then be your resting heart rate. After the 40-minute session that we do, you need to then again test your heart rate, but I will remind you. Find out how high your heart rate is and then time how long it takes for your heart rate to go back to its resting heart rate. The better we get and the fitter we get, the lower that time will become. That is as they're measuring our level of cardiovascular, our fitness levels. And that is as a result. So we don't need to be looking at the scales. We don't need to be looking at our measurements because it will fluctuate. If you are building muscle, you may be gaining weight. You'll also maybe gain in size in certain areas. So again, just do not watch the scales, measure your heart rate. In the future, we will look at doing scales and things like that. That's pretty much all I want to cover. Do you think I need to cover anything else now, or
don't think so.
Are you happy? So I'll give it 5 minutes now for anyone to ask any questions. So type away. Thank you all for sort of taking time out of your evening to have a quick look. But take this time now for the next 5 minutes. If it goes on, I'm happy. But to ask any questions, anything what you want to know, and hopefully I'll be able to answer them. So there's your time. This is where I start watching numbers disappear, isn't it?
Yeah, no one wants to talk to you.
No one wants to talk to me. Questions. I've got more people watching. There we go. Good evening, Lisa. Hope all is well. Long time no see. Hope job is good as well. So, yeah, so get your Fitbit, your watches on and things like that. That should be able to measure your heart rate, providing you've got a heart rate monitor on there, be able to square you away. Hopefully that answers your question, Lisa. If not, lob another one my way. Lee, I've just seen a question from you, Lee. Weight is just a number on the scale. Yeah, you've taught me that. So yeah, we know. Everyone should sort of slowly start understanding that don't worry about what the weight reads on a scale. We'll go for how you're feeling and how you're looking. Courtney, hello. Or Dave, should I say, hello. Are the exercises you have planned suitable for fibro? What's fibro?
Fibromyalgia.
Yeah, it should be. So sorry for my ignorance there. Like I say, everything's on your on your sort of self levels. You're pushing yourself to a limit. So I'm going to do things and I'm going to show you different exercises that will increase your heart rate and decrease it. You'll be using muscle groups that you possibly didn't even realise you had. But again, it won't. This shouldn't be pushing you out of anything that you can't do yourself. It's all on you. I'm not going to be saying you will do 10, you'll do 20. We're going to be working for time slots and for repetitions, and we'll go from there. Hopefully that's answered your question. Miss you too, Kim. Jam, just read yours, mate. How to get rid of body fat. We'll talk about that in the future, right? Okay, but in a nutshell, mate, you need to be in a calorie deficit diet. It's as simple as that. What a lot of people will do, mate, if I'm honest with you, will go straight onto a crash diet. They'll lose a load of water, they'll lose a load of muscle and think, yeah, nice one, we've done it. Everyone's seen it. Everyone's been on a diet on this page without a shadow of a doubt. We've all seen Atkins, we've seen Slim Fast and all that, and the same complaint comes back saying, I lost 20 pounds, but then I put 30 on when I came off diet. That's because you haven't dieted correctly. But we'll talk about diet and things like that in the future. This is all to do with fitness, getting a basic level of fitness, getting people feeling that buzz, feeling that energy, and then we can start looking at people for bespoke diets and putting people in the right sort of areas. Hope that answers your question. Hey up, James. Hope you're all right. Hi, Mum. You're on there. Lee, cheers for answering that. Yeah, Claire, I'll be doing a whole array of arms, trunks, legs sort of exercises. So we'll be getting some quite sort of deep muscular pain over the sort of few days. So you'll be getting a few DOMs setting in. Hopefully that will answer your question. How much room do you need to exercise? Mum, I'll answer that. Okay, literally, if you've got a front room, right, your front room's big enough. But if you've got a 3x3 metre space within your front room, absolutely fine. Lee, what do you mean by collaboration? Just let me know a little bit more detail. Some good questions coming out there, which is good because people obviously need to know. So I'm happy with that. But like I say, I'll reiterate a couple of points. This is on you. So I'm going to give you a full, solid 40-minute session, and I'm going to show you the exercises, and you're just going to do them. A little bit like Mr. Motivator without the what do you call it? Without the dance, because someone wanted me to do a dance. Yeah, Lee, got what you're saying now. Yeah, we'll do something. Happy with that. More than happy with that. Hopefully, you know, we've got 29 people tuned in here. Hopefully, we'll have 29 or 27, whatever it is, tuning in on the evening. But like I say, the more the merrier. The time is yours to enjoy it, and that's the whole point about it. Is get in and see how pretty much how sort of some of the military lads do bits and bobs as well. Hey up, Bobo. Yeah, I'll wear some spandex, mate, if you want me to wear some spandex. But you have to join in with me and then send me a picture. I'm kinky that way, so yeah, more than happy to do spandex. But we'll see how many people join now. So this is where the silly questions start coming in. People asking if I'm going to wear Lycra and leg warmers and all that sort of stuff. Let me tell you, right, you will not want to be wearing Lycra and leg warmers by the end of this session, because the aim is I'm going to save you a lot of money on your heating bills, all right, because you're going to be quite warm at the end of it if you stick to it. The main effort is for you to enjoy it. Laura, I hope you're okay. Looking forward to seeing you get fit on this as well. Any more for any more? If you don't want to ask on here as well, all right, I'm more than happy to answer questions on PM. So yeah, but Dylan, just ask there. Yeah, Mr. Motivator. That's what I'm looking at. A new version of Mr. Motivator. But again, Mr. Motivator used to be on mid-morning TV, and most of us have got jobs, haven't we? So this aims towards those of us who want to come over an evening after having a bite to eat. We can do a little bit of fizz. Lee, I will wear a headband for you if you want. I'll try and find one. Might have princesses on it, but hey ho. Lee's getting kinky now. Any more for any more? I think a few people have had in, a few people are going. Well, like I say, I'm pretty much going to cut off now unless there's any other questions. But PM me if you've got any other questions or any concerns that you may have, and I'll hopefully be able to answer them. I'm going to dedicate quite a lot of time to this because I feel that people deserve it and people need it. And I think we need something like this, a group like this, for us to do. Let's see how it goes Monday. Tune in Monday. We'll have a bit of fun. Bear with it. It's the first one, so I ain't got a clue how it's going to go. There we go. I've got another question. Cliff, do people with medical conditions need to speak to medical advice? Yeah, so anybody that is, good question that, Cliff, cheers. Anybody that's worried, if you've got any sort of health conditions that you're slightly concerned about, so anything that's going to drop blood sugar levels, if you've got, some life changing illnesses or whatever, again, just seek medical advice. Don't do Dr. Google. I wouldn't say that's worth that. Definitely just speak to your doctor and say, look, these are the videos that one of my friends is doing in a group. Is this something I can do? Do I need to be concerned of anything? And if the doctor says yes, then obviously take their advice. I'm not a medical professional, but what I do know is fitness, and hopefully we can do something that you can get off your couch and, like I say, do a little bit of PT. Cheers for asking that question, Cliff. Yeah, good. It looks like some people are looking forward to it. Eddie, yeah, good to see you on Monday, Eddie. Well, I won't see you, but you can see me. Eddie, you know the crack, mate. Me and you have done some fizz together in the past, and it works, mate, and it's good. And hopefully everyone else will see that as well. So we'll go from there. Do not expect, I don't want anyone to expect you're going to walk away from here and be Mr. or Mrs. England or Britain. That's not what it's designed for. If you want to go into some sort of competitions, then PM me, and I'll signpost you to the right people. There's people out there that's won a lot more competitions and entered a lot more competitions that I know of. So they would be the right people for you. But this is literally to get you off your settee, do a little bit of PT, and have a little bit of fun in the meantime as well, and actually realise that you can do it, you can sweat, and it's possibly harder than what you've done in the gym in the past. So I'm going to cut off now, unless there's any dying questions. But see you all Monday. Cheers for tuning in. Spot on, nice one. See you all Monday. I'll leave it running for a minute and then go. I'm going. Anyone got any further questions? Just PM me, and I'll hopefully answer them. Cheers for watching, guys and girls. See you all Monday. In your Leica. Not really. Just wear some shorts and t-shirt or whatever. All right, see you Monday.